If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the Spider S&P 500 ETF Trust with the ticker symbol SPY. If you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also, take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see in the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. Before I start the analysis, I do have a community post up right now, and it's about which of the 5 stocks that I listed have the most upside potential. Currently, it looks like SoFi is leading with a 27% vote, and second place currently is Block. It's kind of interesting to see that Virgin Galactic is in last place with a 4%. Me personally, I believe that could have the longer term most upside potential because it's a space travel company. That could be maybe $1 trillion industry one day, so multi-trillion dollar industry. So just go ahead and put your votes in and maybe a reason why. But me personally, I would probably put Virgin Galactic just as a long-term bet that space travel might take off, or maybe even hypersonic flight travel would probably take off. But let's just say that doesn't. I would say probably the next one would be probably Coinbase. There's a lot of competition in the crypto space, but there's always a competition in anything, any industry, and there's always still a top leader. So Coinbase could be the leader in cryptocurrency trading, and that could be, again, a huge $100 billion, $200 billion company one day. So go ahead and put your votes in, maybe a reason why, and it's just a little fun post to see what you guys are thinking. So let's take a look at the daily chart for SPY. I'll put a vertical line of where I left off last time, which was, I believe, the 29th of May. Let's go put a vertical line, which was right over here. And this was Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday's price action. So what did we do last week? Well, I was expecting more continuation to the top side. However, it looks like we started to congest within a small little 7 to 8 point range. So you can see that we kind of just went sideways instead of up. So this is a congestion. This is normally what you see when you see indecision, because we are at a potential strong resistance level. And that's why we're having a hard time breaking through it. We're right around this 416 level. You can see that it was acting as support in the past. Support here, a support a couple times here, and support here before it broke. And then we're coming back to it, finding resistance. But we're also getting supported by the EMA. You can see that the EMA is starting to curl over, and prices are bouncing from it. So right now we're kind of like stuck between two levels, and we'll have to wait and see which one wins out. My bet is still the top side. I'm still expecting prices to reach that 430 level because it did happen in the past, meaning there was a similar pattern where we had a correction that came back up to the prior double top, which is right over here. So I think we can do that same pattern again, but we don't have to, because we have to remember that we're still in a downtrend. So any correction doesn't have to fully emerge. We could just see a short-term correction and then continuation of the trend. So this is still a downtrend in my eyes. As long as we have not made a new low of this downtrend, I'm still expecting a retest of these prior lows. So this is just a correction in my eyes. I'm still expecting the correction to continue higher, at least to that 430 level, but we don't have to do that. Like I said before, we could, like you see, we're stumbling and having a hard time pushing through this 415 level. What makes you think we probably reach the 430 level? We don't have to. We could easily just maybe break out, come back, find resistance, and just continue lower from here. So we don't have to fully correct up to the 430 level. That's just what I'm expecting, and it's just normally what you see in the market. You usually expect 2 legs of a correction, and since this looks like a repeating pattern, I was expecting that 430 level to be reached. It just made more sense. But again, I'm still expecting lower prices. Either we go up or down. I'm still expecting lower prices, as long as we don't go really high up, maybe up to the 460 level. I believe that analysis of retesting this low still holds. So there's a Fibonacci retracement. You can see that if I do from this high point to the low point of this down move, you can see that right at the 618, Retracement is right at my target at the 430, so that's a little more confluence too, because usually these corrections can do a 50% to about a 618 retracement before continuation of the downtrend. So again, this is just another indicator that you can use to analyze where the price would be going. But you can see that last week was just indecision week. It was just sideways trading. It's not really bullish or bearish. We did have a strong push up, so it could be just the buyers taking a break before seeing another push up. So we could do something like that too. So it's not really that bullish, it's not really that bearish. I would just say if we don't break out either way next week, we could just stay inside of this indecision maybe for a couple more days before having some type of breakout pattern. So I would just look for that. Really nothing to report drastically. It was just a kind of a boring week last week, but maybe this week we might see more movement in the market. So that's everything I have on the daily chart. We're gonna wrap this up on the weekly chart. For the SPY, and what does it look like we're doing? Well, again, we had this downtrend in play. Still is not over in my eyes unless we get a retest of these lows. So this is, to me, just a breakout, and most breakouts fail. Expecting price to reach that 430 level, which is right where this EMA is, which will be approaching fairly soon, probably next couple of weeks. But we don't have to pull back all the way up there either. We could start selling off right now. But as right now, since we had a large push up back here on a few weeks ago, and this could just be indecision or taking a break before we see another push up. So that's what I'm thinking we could do. I don't know if we'll get up to the 430 level next week. It might take a few weeks, but either way, I'm expecting a new low of this down move to be played, because I don't think the correction is over in the market. I think we can do some type of 3-wave formation or a 5-wave formation. So this is the first wave down, a correction is the second wave, this is the third wave down, fourth wave correction, and then the fifth wave, last final wave is the fifth wave, to come back to this prior breakout level, which is right around the 350 level. So that might be the bottom of the market, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see, just a prediction. And that would probably take place into the end of August, and sometime in September we could probably see the bottom in this market. But as right now, too early to call this a bottom. I still think there's multiple signs leading me to believe that we're going to continue lower after this correction takes place. My belief is that we can pull back up to the 430 level, but we don't even have to do that either. We'll have to wait and see. But last week was just indecision, not really anything bullish or bearish. So we'll have to see if they want to move the market this week or not. But I'll give you guys an update next week. So thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.